The sunset is beautiful, and so are human beings. Our little obsession to hold on to things we have no control over. We know the sun is going to set every single day, but still we find ourselves romanticizing it, to holding on to it a little bit longer, hoping that it somehow fills the void in us. And people do not want us to move on from here. But the moment it changes into our situation, our grief, our emotions, our loss, their whole perspective changes. They want us to stop holding on to it. You know why? Even I don't. Come on, let's have a discussion over that. So there is a weird obsession in society with deciding how long you are allowed to hold on to something. How long you are allowed to be heartbroken, how long you are allowed to be grieving, how long you are allowed to be confused, how long are you are allowed to be unemployed, and how long you are allowed to miss the person who you used to be. There's a timeline for everything, and the moment you cross it, people start coming up with advices. Try something else. Move on. Time heals everything. Why don't you change careers? Just keep applying. Time heals everything, and everything happens for a reason. While I understand that none of these things means any harm, but it just amazes me how casually we just start advising people without even trying to understand what the other person might have lost. Maybe it's not just a job, it's their complete identity. Maybe it's not just a failed dream, it's the version of them that existed because of that dream. Maybe it's just not a person, it's the person who they imagine their whole future with. And when these things disappeared, a part of them dies. Not physically, but mentally. A part which existed because that version existed in their life. And yet nobody talks about it. Nobody teaches us how to sit with another person's grief. Nobody teaches us how to listen. So nobody teaches us that empathy is not trying to fix someone. It is sitting with them and making them understand that it's okay, your complete pain, your experience is real. We are here for you. Why is it so difficult? Why are we so uncomfortable with someone's pain that we start rushing onto something? We start pulling up with solutions, advices, solutions of something that can't be fixed, about the things they have lost. Why is it so difficult for us to understand? Because maybe understanding makes us uncomfortable, because maybe we have to sit with that feeling, onto that person's shoes. We have to understand that what they are going through, and we do not want to feel that feeling. Just think about it. If it's so uncomfortable for you to even think about losing something like that, then how difficult it is for the person who is facing that entire thing, who has to live with that in reality. Why is it so difficult? Why is empathy not so common? So while we cannot expect society to empathize with us or the world to empathize with us, we can definitely expect it from ourselves. We can tell that holding on doesn't mean that we are weak. Sometimes it is the only way we are getting through it. It is the only way we are making through the another day. It is the only way we are surviving. So if talking about it helps, talk. If remembering helps, remember. If keeping the things, the memories, the version of you helps, keep it. You don't owe anybody any explanation to the things you're facing. You don't owe anybody any explanation to your grief, any proof to your grief. You do not owe anybody anything. Your timeline is yours, not the society, not relatives, not your friends, no one's. It is yours. Because life is painfully short. You don't know how long you are gonna live. Maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or even 20s. Who knows? No one does. So stop expecting people to grieve on a schedule, to heal on time. Don't. And definitely stop apologizing for the things that mattered enough to leave a mark on you. Some things are worth holding on to even if no one understands. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't. See you in the next one.